All right. Hey guys, so what's up? How you doing? So I am here, honey, and we are going to get into this fucking Real Housewives of Atlanta. Ever since they started this new season, I catch life when Candy Park comes up on the intro because she goes, "I might be small." Like I know I didn't hit the note, bitch. Okay, that's why I'm not signed, but shit killed me. So Real Housewives of Atlanta starts off with Nene talking to her son in the car, and they're going to the Pride Parade, and I didn't laugh or get anything out of it until they get to the fucking Pride Parade, and this little white car picks Nene up, and she just gonna leave her son and the dog and the husband. Damn, you couldn't get a float, bitch. I mean, you are very rich. I'm sorry, I'm shading right now. I'm shading for the ladies. Honestly, Nene looked like she wanted no parts of motherfuckers touching her in that fucking little white car. She just looked stank about it. Like when people was coming up to her, she was like she didn't really want to deal with them. And I was just like, bitch, I mean, listen, I'm sure that if you're feeling kind of famous and you at Pride and like people are running up on you and it's hot and crazy, then maybe you might have some faces. But she was giving me unwelcome touches, like all over her face. Like she looked like she was not into it. And then even when Brent gave her a hug, she was acting hunty cunty. Like when he went to go give her a hug, she was like, oh, stiff ass. I'm sorry. Nene just be giving me too much and not enough. And then when she started crying, I just lost my mind because I'm just like, bitch. And she's sitting there talking, what's up? I have arrived. And I'm just like, bitch, you are at Pride. No tea, no shade. If I had a friend with a convertible, I could be at Pride doing the same shit. This season, Nene kind of has me dead because I feel like she's faking it, you know what I mean? And everyone's trying to say it's like humble pie and stuff that she's eating, but I think it's bullshit. I think we about to see some craziness. When Kenya, Phaedra, and Candy was all talking and shit, did anybody peep how Kenya tried to downplay the bullshit? Honestly, here's what all I'm gonna say is this. Had somebody told me that story at lunch, I still would have side-eyed the fuck out of them. And I mean, it's funny how Phaedra could be in the confessional, get her keys like the rest of us, talking about it's funny that this bitch has security, but nobody checked her at lunch. What is this? If you're ever in a position to check a bitch kindly, which they were, they could have been like, really though? But I mean, they ain't got no respect for Cynthia. They're all frenemies, so they're always waiting for one of them to talk shit about another one, you feel me? Candy and Phaedra were both in the position to check this bitch Kenya, but nobody did it. They wanted to get their keys. And I'm just like, really? Like, really? But I will say this. Kenya did downplay the shit and made it sound probably like funnier than what it really was. Because when I saw it, I didn't laugh. Like I said, when I saw it, I was really like disgusted that she did that. But it's like, damn, when you see somebody who's like their whole life is like being in the public eye and being fabulous and being beautiful, and then you see their stank ass attitude off nothing. Like, don't get me wrong, I do have my bitchy moments, but I would never in my fucking life think to try to shade some bitch at an opportunity that I once had myself and I had the knowledge of it being something that really helped me in my career. Now, did you catch the shade? Because I don't know where the fuck Kenya's career really is. Like, it's clearly on Bravo, but I don't see it nowhere else. As far as I'm concerned, this bitch don't have a Wikipedia. I really could look it up, but I don't care to. I'm not here for this bitch. I already said it. She played herself, but I will tell you, at the luncheon, Kenya's outfit and her hair was laid as fuck. Her outfit looked fly. And that's the fucked up thing is like, damn, I wanted to like this bitch. I really did. I wanted to give her props, her tens. But she's a psychopath. Like, clearly a pod person, does not drink water, does not breathe air. The bitch is a fucking dragon. Like, she's really a mythical fucking creature. And I really have no time. I shan't and I can't. You could tell that Nene was only at the gym for filming. She worked that into her schedule. Because she came in there with fucking no workout shoes. She was in her fucking bare feet on the ground at this little gym spot. And I'm sitting here like, really? Really though? Athlete's foot, my nigga. Yo, when Nene was trying to make it seem like her and Phaedra had beef before, I'm like, y'all never had beef. You talking shit. Like, for real, Phaedra never came at Nene. Phaedra paid Nene dust. Nene was the one all signifying and saying shit. So I'm just like, miss me, Nene. You so damn so. That's what I'm telling you. Nene trying to play everybody. Nene ain't really about that life. She really not about that fucking life. She's not eating humble pie right now. She got everybody fooled but me. When Cynthia said, what's her name? Kendra? Shade. And then when Nene was laughing after Cynthia said, she certainly won't be back at the Bailey school. When they were all at the gym talking, I could tell when I saw Cynthia's face that Cynthia don't like this bitch really. Like, it's not for fucking games. Like, she really don't like this bitch. And you could tell by the way that she was pausing, and you could tell by the way she was talking, because you know when you mad at somebody and you want to bug out, but you're not around them, you with the other people, you with people you got to be normal around, but you really mad, you be like, really though, but when I see this bitch, Cynthia tried to keep it classy and shit at the gym. She's like holding her Perrier like, listen, I don't mean to sound like whatever, but you know what I mean? Like, she was just getting into it. So I peeped it. She for real don't like that lady. Kim's son KJ is so fucking cute. Oh my god, that little boy is adorable. But truthfully, I got a crush on Croy, so don't worry, boo. We all, listen, he like bitches with wigs. Shit. But for real though, I've been planning on stealing Croy from Kim for a minute. I was trying not to shade Sweetie. I was really trying to love this Elvira look, because this bitch was giving me fucking Vampire Diary tease. This bitch was giving me Twilight. This bitch was giving me Edward, Bella, the entire coven. My nigga, she was giving me everything. The bitch looks spooky though. Keeping it real. It's not even that Sweetie looked bad. Sweetie just looked spooky this week. I'm like, bitch, why don't you try to pick Fly for a theme? Why don't you try to pick looks good for a theme? Like, bitch, like Halloween passed and then that's when she bring out the spooky outfit and the fucking spooky hair. I guess when Kim brought up the fact that she would live on a houseboat and then later on in the episode we see them on a fucking boat eating some snacks, I'm like, because you know niggas is sloppy. They be talking about, you know what I mean, foreshadowing ass. Who knows? I mean, but really, bitch, if you living on a houseboat with a fucking baby and you pregnant, bitch, you in shambles. I'm sorry. You in fucking shambles. And I said that shit last episode, but it's true, Kim. You in shambles. And you in such shambles because you trying to make it seem like you homeless, but you really not. And you got Sweetie over here. I don't even fucking know. And the thing that got me dead is like everybody trying to figure out what the fuck Sweetie does. Everyone's like, what is Sweetie's purpose in life? And honestly, I couldn't tell you. But it for damn sure ain't fucking assistant. It for damn sure ain't somebody that's supposed to be taking care of your personal affairs and shit. Because this bitch saying what you looking just as fucking dumb. And then Kim gonna say, I feel like I'm in La La Land. And then Sweetie gonna say, yeah, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that ass. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. I can't stand it. I was gonna say that ass, bitch. I'm dead and gone about it. I'm dead and gone about that whole segment, but I really did get my life when I saw KJ. I was like, damn, that was a pretty low baby. I feel you. But the shit that really got me about Kim is you still got a house. Like, she's over here bugging that she's gonna be crammed in the townhouse. That house big as hell, bitch. This is a non-issue, bitch. Truthfully, I feel like Kim don't got a story this season. I feel like she just pregnant and want to eat snacks, and that's fine, but that don't make for good TV. So now, you know, she's trying to catch cases and shit with Nene. If you was really that bitch, if you was really gonna leave her fucking event after peeping her in the hallway, you could have just been like, I'm really leaving, bitch. I'm not coming back. I don't got your 5 minutes. Any real bitch who was leaving another bitch's function before even connecting with that bitch and saying, hey, thank you for the invitation, would have been fucking G enough to say, I'm gonna take a piss and I'm still leaving, bitch, bye. You know what I mean? Because, like, really, Kim over here talking about some, I ain't never been more motivated to leave a place. Why you even coming out, though? That's my shit. Why you even coming out? If you don't want to be there, don't be there. Talking about some, I'm not an asshole. You a big asshole, bitch. You a real big asshole. I need you to reevaluate what the fuck you talking about when you reference yourself. Because you are certainly an asshole. Certainly. It's just funny to me that they have another place to live. They could be moving their shit out at this time or whenever the shit was filmed, but instead they're gonna sit around and bitch about it on camera while Sweetie looking like fucking Nosferatu and shit. Let's get to the Kenya and Walter scene though, but before I really hit it, I'm gonna start with her auntie scene. First, she clocking her aunt on bringing her Walmart flowers. Fuck you, bitch. It's flowers. Who cares where they came from? You don't need no fucking florist type shits. For what? It's the same damn flower. I don't get it. Like, if someone brings you flowers, that's very nice, in my opinion. If someone brings you some flowers, that's a symbol that, like, they cared to bring you something beautiful and to share it with you. That's very kind of them. And for you to clock where the fuck she got it from, that's so tacky, bitch. I can't stand you. And then you over here acting like you worried about what your aunt thinks, but you over here paying her the ultimate fucking dust by being rude as hell. I just don't get that shit. It just don't make no sense to me why you would clock your auntie, who's supposed to be your mommy. So I don't really get it. And then on top of that, you know, she started crying because the last dude that she was fucking with didn't work out for her, and now she fucking around with Walter. And I'm sitting here like, bitch, your auntie didn't like the last nigga, and now you found Walter. You're not even gonna let your auntie see this nigga just in case? You feel me? It seemed like she know what the fuck she talking about. Obviously, you moved on to the next. Obviously, you doing other shit. Imagine you could have been with this nigga. But it's whatever. It's obvious to me that this bitch has a soul. You know what I mean? Like, she's not a pod person like I would want to believe, but it's something wrong with her. Clearly something wrong with her. I think it's like old bitch with no baby syndrome. I really think that's what it is. I could be wrong, but I really feel like it's just like that stress of her wanting to like be where other bitches are. Like, she sees girls like Phaedra and Candy. Like, these bitches got families, you know what I mean? Like, they got other people to validate them. This bitch is just out there by herself. So maybe that's why she be acting so crazy. Because maybe in her crazy mind, she like really needs something to love her at all times just so that she could be okay in the world. Because right now, this bitch is nuts. But when Kenya tried to say that Walter was cute though, I'm not trying to say Walter look a mess, but don't this scenario kind of remind you of Waiting to Exhale? You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. I feel like she's just trying to settle, and I feel like that's going to be on her ass because it looks like Walter don't give too much of a fuck about this bitch. Like, he looked like he down to fuck. He looked like he down to have a good time with a woman, but he don't really look like he ready to really be having babies and shit. He over here asking this bitch if she want to try in vitro. Clearly, he ain't thinking about putting his fucking dick in your pussy and spraying up the club. If a dude wants to have a baby with you, he'll let you know. Like, mad dudes I've dated have surprised me because they've come out of nowhere just being like, if you should get pregnant, you know, I'm down to be the daddy and da-da-da. I'm just like, the fuck? My nigga, wrap that condom a little bit tighter. We is not playing these fucking games up in here. I am nobody's fucking mother. I could just live, eat, snack, smoke, and do what the fuck I want to do without anybody scrutinizing me. Because as soon as you got a kid, then it's, you know, if that kid turns out crazy or fucked up, it's on you. Too much pressure, for real. I can't even have a dog. So, how the fuck I look having a kid? But, back to the show. Walter don't want no kids with Kenya, and it's very apparent to me. And then when she started that argument about him asking Candy out, I'ma just pay the shit dust like they should have done. It's a non-story, bitch. I don't know. Kenya's simple. I mean, on one hand, it's like, yeah, I do know that there are bitches out there that will, you know, hate on a bitch and, you know, try to use stuff against them, but you know, Candy about to get married, it seems, to this man. You know what I mean? Candy about to, like, start a whole life with this other man. So why the fuck? No one's checking for Walter. Plain as day. Nobody's checking for Walter. So she seems just dreadful. Just dreadful. Another thing I wanted to say about that independent women's party is I'm just dead that, like, Sweetie was in such a rush to get out of there because... bitch, you could have fucking got some contacts. They might, like, honestly, maybe the next time Kim free your ass, you could maybe work somewhere else and get your coins another way. I don't hate on Sweetie hustle because Sweetie got the bombest hustle ever. She just got to listen to a white lady say crazy stuff. But on the other hand, Sweetie can't be doing that damn well. Because ain't nobody tapped this bitch to tell her that her fucking weave looks like a hair helmet. So I feel like she really don't got no friends. Because honestly, Sweetie remind me of Dobby, son. She needs somebody to give her one track and she'll leave. She just needs somebody to give her one nice track and I swear she'll leave Kim. She'll run away and she'll never come back. Because once you give a house elf a piece of a garment or something of worth to them, you know the fucking story if you fuck with Harry Potter. But when Kenya took the mic after Cynthia, actually not even, when Kenya was talking to Candy and Phaedra at the party and was trying to like be silly and be rude as fuck and trying to mock this bitch while she's up there at her event holding a microphone, bitch, I literally couldn't breathe. Like, I lost my breath because I was so mad. I was like, because if I had an event, like, I wish a bitch would let me throw an event and then get on my microphone and try to address my people, and then you gonna come out of nowhere trying to talk about something. All right, well, let's move on from the clown show. Bitch, I lost my mind. I was like, Cynthia, you want me to whoop her ass? Like, dead ass. I was about to tweet Cynthia right now and just be like, bitch, get me a plane ticket. But really, when Kim was on the boat with Croy, I was feeling it. I thought that there's nothing sexier than a fine-ass man on a boat with hella fucking food. Like, that really just sealed it for me. If there was a blunt, I would have loved it better. But, I mean, for what they had, they did enough for me. I was really feeling it. I was like, damn, Croy. But true to though, Kim, is that your new crib? Is that your new crib? Because you said you would live on a houseboat for a couple months. And you talking about, oh, I don't know if I want KJ on the water. Bitch, then why the fuck would you bring it up? Yo, and did anybody else see Stacey Dash on $1 Million Decorators? I was fucking dying. I'm like, Stacey Dash, you know you ain't got $1 million to decorate shit. Stop lying.